Politics in Bihar is turning over a new leaf. While the regular violence, showmanship, and corruption is all there, the educated appear to be taking more of an interest in the elections 2020. While some have a lineage to back them up, people like Manish Barrier have no political background at all. All he has is a frustration about the system that he finds dysfunctional. After completing his MBA from the Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, New Delhi, Manish went on to complete his PG on organizational leadership from University of Oxford. But he came back to teach at a private institute in Patna. The teacher has now turned into a social servant and is making his journey towards being a politician with his own political outfit, Voxes.
A lot of educated people are coming into politics, which we didn't see. Definitely not for Bihar for a long, long time. Uh, do you think this is how Indian politics is evolving or changing? Will the educated class bring about the change in Indian politics?
Yeah, so we have some good examples. We have our former defense minister, Mr. Parikar, who's no more. He was from IIT Delhi, and
Right.
Arvind Kejriwal is from IIT KGP.
IIT.
And there are many more who, in different states, they've gone and they've achieved something in life, and they've also worked. Right. It's not that they have come from vacuum. I think they have been in social service, and in some form or the other, they have been connected to people. I would so yes, educated people can make a difference, but only education, and it doesn't give you the right to rule. It doesn't give you the right to be a leader if you are educated, because until unless with that wisdom you connect with people, you go and see their issues, you understand administration, you understand policy, it doesn't happen. So my understanding is that that's not enough, and one needs to really come down and to the brass tacks and understand. But yes, what education does, and I'm also a votary of somebody who has a clean background, right? And this is not only because I have few people who are, incidentally, I'm contesting against all the people, educated or uneducated. Mostly they are family-based, political personalities, and I'm very much against it. And BJP keeps talking about it, but they are the ones who are actually, this guy has been getting tickets for last. His father was there, so it's like 40 years, father and son. Due respect, no personal this thing. But look at what the top leadership of BJP talks about, and what do they do? There are many people who have got tickets from BJP, and they are biggest votary of family rule, and even the LJP, same story, right? And their NDAs, they are a part of NDA. So I feel is that it's very important that you get your education, but that cannot be a ticket to leadership. I think that's a good requirement. You understand a lot of stuff, and there are a good set of people who are coming, but you need to go back. You need to understand the grassroots democracy. You need to understand issues of people, and then obviously you are welcome. And let people accept that. But yes, it's a welcome change, and Biharis have been there all over the world, right? And they have not got enough role models, and who would have courage to come out and really start working for people. So I think people, when you see the new breed of people, including Pushpam, I think it's a welcome change for sure. And the angst which was there, and see, Biharis always had this in their mind that only Lalu Prasad and the other set of people, unfortunately, would be known as the symbol of politicians. So at least people like us coming out would give a message to the rest of the country. Hopefully, their life would be easier outside Bihar, because unfortunately, a lot of them face, for wrong reasons, some kind of a bias because of the kind of politicians Bihar have been producing, and the kind of the image which comes out of the politicians out there. I think at least from that point of view, their life would be very, very easy. So yes,
Right.
that kind of a change is required.
And this year, there's been a lot of talk about how the educated class in Bihar has come out, and they've beat you, Pushpam Priya, or there are several others.
There are many others.
There are many others. But when it comes to you, this is personally for you. Do you think there's a gap somewhere when you try to connect to the people on ground? Do they see you as the Patna boy, because you have gone back to Patna, you've been teaching in Patna as well? Do they see you as the Patna boy, or do they see you as the Babu from Oxford who has,
I'll tell you, and I'll tell you a good news. Most of them, they've not heard of Oxford, right? It's a good news. I don't carry my Oxford
but
degree.
they've heard of England. They've heard of
They've heard of
Vilayat.
it. Yes, but I don't think they really care about it. Middle class people, yes, but the kind of people I'm meeting, and I'm meeting all sort of people, right? So among the intelligence here, among society, civil society, among I think doctors, lawyers, journalists, yes, it does matter because that's something which is a bit of an achievement if people study and reach these places. But today also I was in an area which was a poor area, low middle class. For them, my value is more because I'm a teacher, and the kind of respect I've got it as a teacher in Bihar, also all over the country. I take a lot of pride, more being as a teacher, less being where I went to for my business schools. To be really honest, I don't carry it on my sleeve, and I don't think that's important for me. But yes, the kind of wisdom and the knowledge you gain, that's going to be helpful. But when it comes to people, see, what are their issues? The issues are roti, kapda, makan issues, job issues. It doesn't matter where you have studied. What matters is, can you use it to my advantage? That's more important, isn't it? So I feel that, that would be, so I've not heard of it. I don't really try to converse in that. I speak local language, which is called Maghi. And they do look at me as a Patna boy because most of them they know that my birthplace is this and my also workplace has been this. So I've not been really outside Patna for too long, 4 or 5 years, that's it in my 20-year career. So 1 year of Oxford and 2 years of my business school and 2 years of government job, that's it. So mostly, the rest 15, 16 years have all been in Patna. So I'm known in amongst the Patna circle as somebody who's from Patna, but okay, the kind of job I was doing, people in slum area, people who are very poor, they would not know me, and I was not a political figure. So obviously, I need to introduce myself. I'm doing that. So I'm going there as a newbie, which I am. I'm not going there with any expectation. How do you really tell yourself that, look, I'm the best? I have a track record, which is in education and teaching, but to transform them to a social service, I think it's going to take some time. I'm very open-minded. So I'm just going, meeting them, understanding things, long haul, long time to go.
Do feel free to like, share and subscribe. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.